Good afternoon from another day here in Mexico City. Today I am in Polanco, which is considered one of Mexico City's most upscale places. And I'd like to, first and foremost, eat at a really nice restaurant. If you look at the map, there are so many really high quality, upscale dining options here in Polanco. And number two, I'd like to talk about how Mexico as a country and also Mexico City is on the rise right now. So let's go, guys. All right, so you can see here, starting off, I'm in this really nice, like, I don't know what you would call it, walking path, median strip. But you can see it's like a really idyllic picture here, not including the beeping noises that you're hearing. But it's tree-lined area here. You can see people, it is Sunday, people are going on a walk right now and enjoying the day. And you know, it's interesting, when I was coming in here, I did not realize how big Polanco as an area is. It's actually a pretty large section of Mexico City. It seems to be larger than Roma Norte, where I'm staying. And I even saw a Walmart on the way in here, which I was not expecting. I did not know Walmart was operating in Mexico. So I might go over there and check Walmart out because I'm curious. But yeah, this is a really nice start to this video. So I'm gonna actually walk this way a little bit here. And yeah, a bunch of these restaurants should be opening up. But yeah, let's explore Polanco, guys. So I'm not sure what HM stands for, but in this part of Polanco here, we've got people, I guess, sparring. I forget what sport that is. Also playing some badminton over here. I don't know if it's MH or HM. I don't know, but really cool little area here, guys. So guys, you know, I always say in these videos, houses and cars are a big indicator of the affluence of a particular area. And you can see this amazing looking mansion here with the amazing Spanish architecture. I believe it's Spanish architecture. Just take a look at this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. And I really wanted to walk down one of these streets here, these tree-lined streets, and take a look at all of the amazing real estate as a part of this video. So as of today, here, beginning of February 2024, Mexico has the world's 14th largest GDP, and that is on the rise. It's growing at over 3% annually, and it's projected to bump up to number 12, which would put it above Australia and South Korea, which is pretty impressive. Right now, it's right below Australia and South Korea, but a big reason for Mexico's rise in GDP is the manufacturing sector. So actually 19% of Mexico's GDP comes from manufacturing. So if you take a look at one of your electronics items, or maybe even a piece of clothing, probably more likely to be electronics, you might see a Made in Mexico symbol on it. And that is a huge part of the growth of the GDP here. Other sectors, are oil exports to America, are really contributing to Mexico's rise in GDP, and also automotive and electronics exports and manufacturing as well. So guys, you can see here's a Lululemon store, as well as a bunch of other really nice clothing stores. But Lululemon is a very popular brand, quite pricey to buy clothing there, anywhere in the world. But I'm now walking to this main street area here, and this is apparently a highlighted area that you have to go to when you're in Polanco. So let's go check that out. All sorts of coffee shops. I think my favorite thing about Mexico City so far is all of the amazing cafes and coffee shops that you can just kind of hop around to, sit down, have an espresso, chill out, walk to the next one, have a really good croissant. It's really nice. Here we've got an Adidas store and sunglass huts, which you can see all over the world. But let's take a look at this street here. Looks like shaping up to be a really nice day here on this Sunday in Mexico City. You can see all the people biking here, doing like a bit of a, I don't know, maybe they're just in a group biking tour or something. But this street looks absolutely beautiful. Mr. Sushi, that sounds good to me. But while I'm here, I want to eat as much Mexican food as I can. Although I did see a bunch of really highly rated Japanese restaurants in this area. And I'm always down for Japanese food, but I just noticed there's a Fogo de Chao. No worries. I just noticed there's a Fogo de Chao, or de Chao. I forget how you say it. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, which you can find in America and other places. It's a really nice place. But I want to find a local spot here. Oh, there it is, Fogo de Chao. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Ooh, pizza. I've not had pizza here yet, but there are so many pizza spots. Looks like we've got like a plaza of shops and restaurants over here. Wow, this is such a cool area, guys. There's cuisine from all over the world, by the way, and like Mexico City is an absolutely foodie's heaven here. I've not had a bad meal or had anything here, food-wise. We've got a little bit of a market here as well. Really good looking produce. Ooh, I'm almost tempted to go to that brunch spot, but the problem is I wouldn't be able to record much for you guys because there's music playing. It's not copyright, but it would just be loud. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at these streets, guys. It's just idyllic. Wow. Oh, Manila. I wonder if you can get, I don't know if that's referring to Manila in the Philippines or what, but maybe you can get Filipino food there. Hola. Alright, I think I'm gonna eat here for right now. And even though there's music playing, I'll just try to edit it out. But really feeling the vibe here, so. Okay, so this guy just came by and asked me if I wanted a croissant or anything, so I just took it. I don't know, I'm just gonna go with it. Let's give it a shot. It's good. Interesting sort of like style to this. So they came around, offered me a croissant, now it's just offered a coffee, so went with the coffee. Insanely good cup of coffee. I got chilaquiles, which is a Mexican breakfast, so I'm sure it's gonna be good. Okay guys, so here's my first chilaquiles. I am so excited to try this. It looks so good. Got it with the steak, of course. Let's get this shot. He told me it is spicy. Got the avocado here. Actually want to go for some of that avocado right away. So it looks like some sort of sauce, like a tomato-based sauce. Chips, avocado, steak, crema, queso, so cream and cheese. Oh my gosh. Oh, the flank steak is super good. It's really not spicy. It has a kick to it, but it's really not that spicy. But the flavor is just amazing. There's some like onions in there as well. All of that combined with the avocado makes it really, really good. And you've got the crunch from the chips. Chilaquiles. I'm gonna put this in my top Mexican dishes. So good. Well guys, that was an incredibly delicious, delicioso meal. And surprisingly, with a 20% tip, it was only $20. So that's really, really reasonable considering this is a very, very upscale, expensive place here in Mexico City. Now, I just found a market or a mercado. So I'm not sure there will be anything in here for me, but I am curious to see what this might be like. But you know what, there's music playing, so I think I'm gonna actually skip that. But let's continue exploring Polanco. See a lot of Audis, BMWs, Volkswagens. There's a BMW. See if we can find some really insane cars here. I think I'm gonna walk down this main stretch, which by the way is Let me see here. This is the name of the streets. Presidente Pasark, which is like, it's a notable street on the Google Maps. Has all of these amazing restaurants, which by the way, some of these restaurants you're looking at like, you know, you're not getting out of there without spending 100 USD. Like, we're talking really high-end steakhouses. So you can see over here is a Hermes, which I think is watches, right? I don't know. I don't wear watches. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just clothing. But I know it's a high-end brand. Ferragamo over here. You can see like this part of the strip is basically retail. Tane. And I think I want to dip down one of these side streets, see if we can find some cars, mansions, or La Haciendas. Somewhere, at some point in this video. Oh yep, over here's the Rolex. There we go. So, I've done a number of these videos where I highlight the rich side of a city, and almost all of them have a Rolex store. So, there it is. And so right next to the Rolex store, you have another staple of very, very wealthy areas, Louis Vuitton. So, and the design of the shops are always amazing from the outside. Wow guys, we've got a Tesla sighting here. So we've got an actual Tesla store, I think. Is it a Tesla store or is this just a charging center? I'm not sure, but that is one of my dream vehicles. I do plan on getting one of these one day. Oh yeah, it's a Tesla store, here it is. Amazing. And then we've got a Mac store here too. I don't know if this is an Apple store, or I think it's a premium reseller as well. So cool. So guys, this is kind of what I was looking for here. Look at these bonitas La Haciendas. Beautiful houses. I think I'm saying this correctly. I know La Hacienda is big house, but wow. These might be like apartment buildings actually, but somebody owns these. Wealthy person. All right, so I was curious, and it looks like the cheapest one bedroom in Polanco is typically around $1,200 USD. Most apartments here are between $2,000 and $4,000 USD per month to rent. You can probably get a 2-bedroom for that, but that is in Polanco. Other places like in Roma Norte, where I'm staying, which is a really nice place as well, will be cheaper. But yeah, that's about the rent here in Polanco. About the same as, you know, a major city in America. So pretty incredible. Looks like over here there's a line out there around the side of this building. I think maybe either to get into a museum or maybe to take a picture with this sign, I'm not sure. Mañana Bonita. Mañana something bonita, which no, bonita is beautiful or sexy, I think is what bonita means. Manama Serra Bonita. Huh, I wonder what's in there. I don't know. Here we've got a Mercedes-Benz dealership. Wow. So Benzes are expensive anywhere in the world. Pretty incredible. There was also a Huawei, which is a Chinese phone, right around the corner. And like I said, electronics manufacturing here is a huge part of the economy. And I don't know if components are manufactured here in Mexico for Huawei phones, but yeah, it's just something that caught my eye. Oh, look at this. You can get Reiki here. I'm actually a Reiki practitioner, fun fact. Some of you probably don't know that, but some of you do. Interesting. I'm gonna go in here, Looks like you can get a tarot reading as well. Alright, so we got the Mexico City logo here. And more shops. I'm looking for like a gelato or something. I'm just kind of walking. I don't exactly know where I am, but this is such a cool place, guys. I really recommend you come to Polanco for a day, especially on a weekend. It's really nice. All right, guys, let's check out this city of, I think that's Ciudad City of Mexico. Visit Mexico City, the city that has it all. Let's see what is in here. Entrada. So this looks like a little bit of an indoor market here. Really cool. Lots of Frida Kahlo items. So very cool. Alright. Wasn't sure what to expect in there, but the outside of the building looks really cool. Anyway. So look, guys, here's a pickup coffee. So this is so interesting to me because you find these all over the Philippines. I think this might be the only other country I've seen a pickup coffee. Maybe Indonesia, but yeah, maybe we'll pick something up here. Get a chai. I wonder if they only have Nutella latte. Hola. Or I don't know, cocoa matcha sounds good. Maybe white chocolate matcha. Oh, let's go with that. Oh, so good. Literally tastes like you're biting into a piece of white chocolate. Oh my god. Now, I think it's called mezcal, but like tequila or like mixed drinks are very popular here in Mexico. I've never had one, so I might go do that. I also think I want to check out Walmart because it's a very American thing, and I didn't know Mexico had Walmart. So the map is actually showing me that there are two Walmarts. One's supposed to be a Walmart and one's supposed to be a Walmart Express, but this seems to be the Walmart Express even though it's saying that this is Walmart. So let's go in and check out Walmart Mexico. Look, you can get made to order pizzas here. I always have a problem filming grocery stores all over the world because I think they're very competitive about their pricing. But all this fresh produce, 17 pesos is $1, so that's about $2 roughly for these raspberries and blackberries actually as well. Now in America, Walmart is definitely a, cheaper place to get your groceries. Typically the pricing is a lot better at Walmart than when you compare it to some place like, of course, Whole Foods. So this seems to just be like a grocery store, Walmart. So you can't get like home goods or anything here. But let's see here. Beef for 93 pesos per kilo. I would say not a bad price. I guess this is 500 pesos for the whole fillet, which is like 30 bucks, I think. Let's see what chicken costs or pollo. 93 pesos per kilo. So that whole container is 50 pesos. It's very cheap. Just consider that my coffee I just bought was 50 pesos. Looks like you can get some smaller home good items here. But it's not like a huge department store. Maybe I'll check out the other one if it's around here as well. Okay, and there is indeed another Walmart here in Polanco. Let's see if we can go in here somehow. I don't know if this is just like a pickup or what. I don't know, maybe it's down here. Oh yeah, here it is, Entrada. Let's check it out, guys. Because it looks like this might be the same deal. You can get wine here, but it's not like the Walmart department stores that I'm used to in America. Yeah, there's a little bit more home goods stuff here. How much is Great Value toilet paper? It's like 185 pesos. Okay, so that's hitting at about $11. I would say still cheaper than America, but not that much cheaper. Well, actually, no, that's definitely cheaper. By about half. Okay, interesting. This is Walmart, Mexico. I will say one thing that's really interesting is all the different breads here. So you can actually get like, you look at this, this is like croissant bread. Very interesting. I don't know, maybe you don't find this interesting, but look at this one. Pan unicornio. Unicorn bread. Interesting. It's got all the vegetables here. Alright guys, so I'm at this really nice place to get a drink. I do have to order food. It is necessary. But I'll just get something small. I think I will try a mezcal. Because it's like a very, you gotta do it here. I need to find the right one. I don't know if I've ever had this. Is that just tequila based? Is that what a mezcal is? I don't actually know. But we're gonna get one. It's gonna be quite pricey here, but that's okay. I'm happy to spend it. Alright, I think I will also get some hummus because I'm a huge hummus appreciator. I haven't had it in a bit, so let's get some hummus. Alright guys, first mezcal. So I've just read that it's a blanket term for like drinks that are distilled from agave. Looks like we've got a dried pineapple here, maybe a pandan leaf of sorts, or maybe an agave leaf. Looks like the rim has some sort of salt. But let's give our first mezcal a shot here. Ooh. Whoa. Has a very smoky flavor to it. Smoky, and this is definitely salt on the rim. So it has a very interesting combination of flavors where it's like smoky and salty. I can't say I've ever had anything like this. It's so unique. It's not super strong, like the alcohol taste is not super strong, but it's also not super fruity. It's like a muted taste with very interesting flavors. Again, smoky and salty. Pretty good. Look at this. So people come by and sell blankets here. I have to say, they look really nice. Oh, it would be such a cool gift. I have never seen this anywhere in the world. This is so cool. So I asked how much the blankets were. Looks like you can get it down to 900 pesos, which is about $50. So they're really nice blankets, but just got the hummus here. Looks like we've got 3 different types of hummus. Comes with cucumbers and pita. Yes. So let's give it a shot here, guys. Now, if you can't tell, I'm very sunburnt from being here in Mexico now for a few days. But I actually was not expecting it because it hasn't been super warm. It's been about like 75 at the most. All right. Now, I'm a huge fan of hummus, so I have a pretty high standard. It's quite good. This is the hummus I'm used to. This I think is olive based or something like that. Let's try what this one is. Actually, the middle one is the best one. The darker color one. Pretty good, guys. Yeah. Cheers. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this inside look of rich Mexico. Tell me, what do you think about this Polanco area? I think it's pretty amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I must certainly be talking to you again soon. Peace.